Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Is it Superman? No, it's a mosquito getting ready to feast on your delicious blood. Summer is the time when insects come out to play, from the bitey, stabby mosquitoes and wasps, to the useful bees and ladybugs, to the downright weird dragonfly. But why is it that insects seem to like summer just as much as us? Insects are poikilotherms. That means that their internal temperature can vary hugely depending on what's going on around outside them. In this way, they're actually the opposite to humans, who are homeotherms. That means we keep our internal temperatures nearly constant and aren't that fussed about external temperatures. Biological processes are temperature dependent, which means that insects rely heavily on their environment for both their development and their behaviour. With increasing ambient temperature, insects see an increase in development, locomotion, population growth and metabolism. Basically, the insects get fitter and fitter until they die. At very high temperatures, insects die because they basically just dry out. The lipids that retain moisture in insect bodies start melting at higher temperatures. This, combined with the fact that water evaporation rates increase with increasing temperatures as well, means that there is a point where the insects lose water faster than they can take it on. On the flip side of this, if the temperatures go too low, the biochemical processes in the body don't have enough energy to proceed, so insects either die or enter a form of hibernation. So while all insects benefit from warmer temperatures, there are some that have a peculiar reaction to summer weather. Butterflies, for example, can't even fly if it's not hot enough. They have an optimal flight temperature of between 35 and 39 degrees at which they can lift off. If it's not quite as hot outside, they can wiggle their bodies to generate the rest of the heat needed. This is because flight is a very expensive form of energy consumption. It's a bit like a jet plane. The wing muscles of the butterfly need a steady supply of energy. In that fuel supply system, if any part isn't at the right temperature, then the whole system won't work. One of the more unusual direct effects of temperature on insects can be seen in crickets. Now, male crickets chirp to attract a mate, but their chirping is so closely linked to ambient temperature that in fact, they've been called nature's thermometers. The exact chirping rate differs among species, but as a rule of thumb, you can roughly calculate the temperature in Celsius by counting the number of chirps in 8 seconds and adding 5. Just as the male's chirping is affected by temperature, a female's preference for chirping is affected by temperature too. Basically, the warmer the female cricket gets, the faster she wants the chirping song to be. Summer also brings something that you don't automatically connect with insects. A nice boozy drink in the sun. Turns out that some insects are just as affected by alcohol as we humans are. Wasps that feed on fermenting fruit are known to get drunk and aggressive, attacking many a garden lover or picnic aficionado. And drunken honeybees have been observed spending a really long time grooming themselves and loitering, and even in some cases drunkenly falling over. There are, however, other insects that deliberately get drunk to get rid of parasites. A study has found that fruit fly, infested with wasps, seek out alcohol-containing fruit as a form of medication. Essentially, they're trying to outdrink the wasps because of the different rates at which the alcohol becomes toxic to them. But what protects flies against wasps won't protect you against mosquitoes, because one study found that drinking alcohol actually makes you more attractive to blood-sucking parasites like mosquitoes. It might just be time to put down that lager and have a pint of H2O instead.